1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon. Oh,
It's to the team that gets it anymore. Now that may or may not be a bad thing.
Yeah.
Jerome going.
Yeah,
Cheers,
Jerome's going.
Jerome.
Yeah, I got to go now, guys. Thanks
All right.
for having me.
All right.
See you next week.
Good to see you, Jerome. Well done. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Right. So, yeah. I was going to say about when I was watching the England match, England play Ukraine last night, women's, and I think it was the World Cup qualifiers, and they played Ukraine. And this player came on, Chloe Kelly. She was substituted. No, she came on as a substitute. And when it was time for a throw, and she just picked up the ball and threw it. And I'm thinking, 5-second rule, has it started already? Because she got that ball back into play straight away. And maybe they've started practice. Either they've started practicing it, or they've implemented it already in the women's game. And by the way, did anyone see that game last night? Women's game?
I saw it. I saw some of it anyway.
Yeah, England. We did well. But I was just wondering why we did so poorly against Spain in the previous match. But anyway, we did beat Ukraine 3-0. So that was comforting to watch.
Mind you, they've got to go into playoffs, haven't they? And they've got to go. Yeah, I believe there's 2 rounds of 2-leg games, so it's quite a bit more activity just to get into the actual finals next year. Yeah, I know. I was watching. When I watched the Spain one, I thought you've got to just win this or just draw. That would have been enough for us. But anyway. So players who receive treatment on the pitch must then leave the pitch and wait 1 minute before returning. What do you think? What do you make of that, the enforcer, Tony?
Well, a lot of today as well, there are players who just use it as time wasting. They say, "Oh, I've got cramp." Oh no, Cunha, our player at Manchester United, does it a lot. I'll be honest. If I was on the opposition team playing against Cunha and he was doing that, I would be annoyed. So, I mean, coming on now that it's coming into that if you are injured, you have to come off. Fair enough. Now this is it because it's going to stop a lot of time wasting. And yet again, all of these are in for a reason, and a lot of teams use it as time wasting, especially if they're winning. Arsenal do it a lot sometimes as well, because they're already 1-0 up and they can't get that other goal because they're not really the best, are they? So it helps when, especially if you just need 1 goal just to even the odds, or if you're at a draw, you just need that 1 extra goal to win. It's going to help you out massively because you haven't got someone rolling on the floor pretending to be injured. So it'll be good. It's needed a lot. It is needed in this day and age of football.
Yeah, bro, please.
Yeah, I mean, one of the frustrating things when you're at the game and you see often in the last 15 minutes, players again from the side that's either winning or they're drawing if they're against the better side. Suddenly, a player will just sit down on the pitch, and the crowd sort of, it was a corporate, oh God, what's going on now? But you sense it's done deliberately to either break the momentum of the other team as they're doing a bit better, or you're just playing the time out, although it's often added on. So I think it may well do away with that. If they get treatment, they got to go off for 1 minute. The only sort of, on balance, it's a good thing. The only caveat I'd have is, though, that they obviously cannot apply to the goalkeeper. And very often it is the goalkeeper who goes down, often when there's a lot of flurry of activity against his goal, and the other team has got a lot of momentum.
say hello to old Mimi, Dr. Gladys and Rose, 3 beautiful ladies who join us on our shows. There's one other bro, sometimes joins us on the show.
Likely to score, so the goalkeeper sits down. Now, they're not always faking, I'm not suggesting that, but it is used as a ploy. So there needs to be some I think, some arrangement, because otherwise, instead of seeing players in the outfield players going down in this way, the goalkeeper will, and there can't be a sanction against him or her because they can't just leave the pitch. So they've got a license to do whatever they want. So in a way, to me, that undermines the law. But the new law, having said that, if it does stop players on the outfield going down, a bit, fake in a fake way, then I think it's got to be a good thing. All of these rule changes, I think, have gone through a lot of discussion and probably pilots and all the rest of it. So it's got to be good. Anything that can speed things up, as long as you don't throw the baby out with the bathwater, that you impose rules which maybe take something of the excitement or the ability to think for a few moments, say with the throw-in or whatever. One rule that, if we go back for a couple of years ago, which was changed, was that if the goalkeeper has the ball in his hands for more than 8 seconds, he concedes a corner. Now, I think in the early days of that rule, it may only have been this season, but it may be 2 seasons. I think it happened. I saw it twice, not in quick succession. I've never seen it since. Now, whether the referees give a generous view of 8 seconds, because there are times the goalie does seem to have it in his hands for more than that. So as long as they do apply these rules fairly strictly but fairly, it can be good for the game. And I think that was good, because goalkeepers sometimes did hold on to the ball because they knew nothing could change that, So let's hope these new rules actually have a beneficial effect.
Yeah. Well, of course, another thing that I was thinking about was the Christian Eriksen incident. And I'm thinking, well, what if a player suddenly feels lightheaded, and just wants to just sit down for a bit? Because sometimes you see a player fall to the ground, they sit on the ground, and then before the medical team gets there, they're up on their feet. Maybe they just need that, So, well, we'll see how it goes anyway. Let's hope it works. So the next one is VAR will now be allowed to review incidents involving second yellow cards and corners if there is a clear mistake. Now, what do we make of that? The enforcer, please?
I feel like it is good to have, because I'll be honest, Qatar shouldn't even be in this competition right now at all. What happened was
Say hello to old Mimi, Dr. Gladys and Rose, 3 beautiful ladies who join us on our shows. There's one other bro, sometimes joins us on